Deriving the quadratic formula involves completing the square. So let's follow the process for completing the square. Joyce, step 1.
You're either going to move to C or you're going to divide by A.
So let's divide by A first. After you've divided by A, what should we do next? Alina.
Then you should subtract C over A. Oh, this is going to turn into that,
At that point, you take the middle term and you do what to it, Alex? Not. Divide by 2 and then square it. To divide a fraction by 2 is to multiply the fraction by 1/2. So this is b over 2a squared. Which would be x squared plus b over ax plus b squared over 4a squared equals negative c over a plus b squared divided by 4a squared. We've done nothing new here. At this point, we are going to deal with the part that I am underlining. We're only going to deal with this for just a moment. I am going to combine these into one fraction. For negative c over a to add with b squared over 4a squared, I need an extra 4. I need an extra 4 and an a in that denominator. So I need an extra 4 and an a in my numerator. That would give you negative 4ac divided by 4a squared plus b squared divided by 4a squared. Now that they have a common denominator, I can write them as one fraction. I will write the positive value first. B squared minus 4ac all divided by 4a squared. On the left-hand side over here, I've already completed the square. It would be x plus b divided by 2a squared. What you're going to do with this, though, is you're going to square root. X plus b over 2a equals plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all divided by 2a. You will then subtract b divided by 2a from both sides to complete the square and have a finale of x equals negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. So we are currently, this was a completed the square problem, and we are now using the quadratic formula to do this. Step 3, substitute in the quadratic formula and simplify. So negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all divided by 2a. We're going to substitute each piece. So negative of 4 plus or minus the square root of 4 squared minus 4 times 2 times negative 1 all over 2 times 2. At this point, that would equal negative 4 plus or minus the square root of 16 minus 8 divided by 4, which would be negative 4 plus or minus the square root of 8 divided by 4. Good catch, it would be plus 8. That's what it should look like, a plus, not a minus. Thank you, Alex. And that would give you negative 4 plus or minus the square root of 24 over 4. The square root of 24 is 4 times 6. Square root of 4 is 2. So this would be negative 4 plus or minus 2 root 6 over 4. What's 4 divided by 4?
1.
So this will be negative 1 plus or minus root 6 over 2. What's 2 divided by 4? 1/2. So did we get the same answer?
Yeah.
So you could do,
You could complete the square or you could use the quadratic formula. But if you are told on an exam you must use a certain method, you have to use that method. Okay, let's do another example here. So we are going to move this over, get it out of the way, make it smaller, put it in the corner. So, rule 1, set equal to zeros. Rule 2, state A, B, and C. Rule 3, put it in the formula and simplify. So let's do this one. One that normally would be really tricky. 3x squared plus 7x minus 4 equals 13. Rule 1 is set equal to 0. So you've got 3x squared plus 7x minus 17 equals 0. Rule 2 is
A, B, and C.
A, B, and C. A is,
3,
B is,
7,
and C is. Rule 3, put it in the formula and I'm going to give you a moment on that. Last thing we're going to discuss today is the discriminant, b squared minus 4ac. You need to make a table.
hate tables.
Well, I like to sleep on tables.
Tables are comfortable to sleep on, but the X and Y tables are stupid and they make me want to kill myself.
Wait, what is that?
The table. Oh, I remember this.
From the sound of Kelly's voice, I don't like it.
Well, I just over dramatic.
All right, here we go. If b squared minus 4ac is
Solutions.
positive, you have two real solutions.
Wait, let me write this down.
If b squared minus 4ac is 0, you have one real solution. And finally, if b squared minus 4ac is negative, you have two complex solutions. Here's an example using the discriminant. X squared minus 4x minus or plus 8 equals 0. Okay? So my only concern is b squared minus 4ac. Do I even need to do the entire quadratic formula? Nope. So it's negative 4 squared minus 4 times 1 times 8. So 16 minus 32 is negative 16. Now all I do is I check my chart. This number's a negative. How many solutions and what type?
Too complex.
Graphically, there are three types of solutions. If the discriminant is positive, your graph will look like that or it will look like that. Either way, it crosses the x-axis 2 times. If it is 0, meaning 1, your graph will intercept or simply intercept on the other side. And if it is complex, it never actually reaches the x-axis at all.
Let's go to the side.